What's up with YouTube fam, man? I'm back again with another video. Look, man, y'all been hitting me up back to back about this situation right here, but I really just didn't want to talk about it until I knew more about the situation at hand. But there's so much stuff happening back to back with this situation, bro, to the point where I'm just like, man, forget it. We're gonna go ahead and drop whatever I got. Y'all been sending me different bits and clips, and then y'all sent me some stuff from the I forgot what they call it, neighborhood on Instagram. All this shit might be out of order, but it is what it is, man. I'm bringing y'all the, you know what I'm saying, the videos like I've been saying I was gonna do. You feel me? For those who've been hitting me up, ask me about this right here. I'm finally doing it right now. But anyways, man, I got footage of the whole situation, and I got him responding to some people about this shit right here, and just all type of different stuff, man. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. And my personal opinion about this, man, I honestly feel like that, I mean, it was inevitable for this to happen to him because he's around all these different people with all this jewelry being so flashy, and it's only a matter of time before people want to do something to you. They can't just sit there and watch you do this shit every day, all day in their neighborhood around them and not want to do something to you. That's just how people are, you know what I'm saying? Especially jealous and envious men. These dudes right here these days, man, they don't give a damn. As long as they can get it, they don't give a damn how they can get it. So yeah, I mean, shit, he's very powerful, as we can see, you know what I'm saying? He's very flamboyant. He's out here doing his thing. So, I mean, over time, it's going to happen to those who are acting like him and moving like him. It's all about how you move and everything like that as well, you know? Because you already know, man, all of this stuff goes hand in hand. And a lot of people are trying to criticize him and go off on him and trying to cancel him out because of the way he's speaking to people and things like that. Man, y'all got to realize these people are human. Stop idolizing so many different people that are just like you. You feel me? I mean, it's okay to have people that you feel like that you should idolize and things like that, but don't put them so high on the pedestal to the point where you feel like that any small thing that they do is, you know what I'm saying, the reason to cancel them. They human just like you. So yeah, man, you gotta always remember that shit. But anyways, man, that's enough of me talking about the situation. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna tell you what I feel about it during the video and after the video. So if you don't want to hear me talking at any point in time during this video that's on my channel, just get up off here, go find it on the internet. All of this same information is on the internet everywhere, so y'all should be able to go find it just like that. That's if y'all don't want to hear me talking. But to all my loyal supporters and my new supporters, man, y'all already know I'm not talking to y'all. When I say that, all I want y'all to do is hit that like button for me and tell me what y'all feel about everything in the comment section, and make sure I add out my social medias as well. Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all that stuff gonna be in the comment section if y'all want to add that. And my second YouTube channel too is called Carlos King 2. That's if y'all want to add that out. So if y'all don't want to add none of that, I'm not doing no tripping. Let's get into the see what the hell going on with this situation, man.
How many of you have lost your faith because you saw somebody else die what you about to go through? Yo.
Now this is the footage of him getting robbed.
Right.
Y'all see cuz in the back corner, he ain't moving at all. Now, some of this stuff did give me staged vibes. You feel me? Because, I mean, just the way that the people are moving in there, their mannerisms and things like that. But at the same time, man, shit, you know, people can't be in a state of shock to the point where they don't want to move. And I'm talking because they didn't say nothing during this part of the video, so yeah. But yeah, he had $400,000 worth of jewelry on. Nah, something ain't right with that. Somebody said nobody move. Yeah, he very flashy though, so I mean, it's only a matter of time for people around you want to do something to you. Look, cuz came back, he had to make sure he wasn't bullshit. They lame as hell for doing this though. Then he hopped up so fast right after this. I wouldn't do that. See, certain things that just give me funny vibes, but you never know, man. People just in a state of shock, so they can't move differently.
Nico, go. Stay. Don't move. Come here. Come. Go to your mom. Go.
I don't think it was staged overall, but I do have my thoughts, just like everybody else.
Come on, Jalen.
I don't think nobody would involve a child into
I want y'all to know, thank you for your prayers. as Instagram come on back. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for everything that you've been doing. I thank God that we're here. Me and my family is okay. Listen, if y'all have any information, inbox me. If you have any information, inbox me. If you have any, right. If you have any information, please inbox me. Any information, my church is in Canarsie, Brooklyn. It was 3 to 4 armed men, black men. I'm hearing a lot already about them, but they was in a CLA, Mercedes-Benz. We already have the license plate number. So if you have any information, inbox me.
This him and his wife. They 50 down, got jury on. Driving Rolls Royces, Lamborghinis, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what you expect? Being in the hood. Look at it, he done hit the gas.
Yeah, we back, y'all. We back.
Yeah.
Bishop Whitehead. Y'all see the Whitehead Estates. Listen, I'm telling y'all, join my real estate class. It's starting February the 5th. I'm going to show you how to buy and flip, how to buy complexes, apartment complexes, renovating, and first and foremost, understand that God did it, not me.
My boy be popping his shit.
What's up, y'all? This is Bishop Lamar Miller Whitehead, man. Y'all come out to vote. Early voting has just started.
I will not lose.
God bless you. God bless you. This is Bishop Lamar Miller Whitehead. And yes, I need y'all to sign up for the real estate classes.
Now look, it ain't nothing wrong with somebody, you know what I'm saying, living off the fruits of their labor, doing what they want to do with their own money. You feel me? But I honestly feel like that when you're in a position of, you know what I'm saying, being over people, you know what I'm saying, in a church and stuff like that, it's just certain ways you move, you feel me? Especially being in the hood. I mean, you can't expect people not to want to do something to you and you out there being so flashy in front of them. I mean, it's not right and it's not justified, man. But I mean, being in the hood every day right after you're being so flamboyant is not a smart idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about where you at and everything. But at the same time, you know, you can't avoid what's meant to happen to you also. He knows that, you feel me? I mean, shit, you just can't be out here expecting nothing to happen to you if you out here just moving a certain way. That's just how I feel about it, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, he does have the right to spend his money the way that he wants to spend it. I mean, if people are willingly giving him the money to go do whatever he chooses to do after church, I mean, that's on him. And then he probably made smart investments. As you can see, he's saying that he owns property. He does fix and flips and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, he's investing his money the right way. So he's entitled to do what he want to do. But at the same time, being over that pool pit is just a certain way that I feel that you're supposed to be conducting yourself. You feel me? I mean, a lot of that money and stuff like that could be going to other places. But at the same time, he's a grown-ass man. He can do what the hell he want to do. But, you know, like I always say, man, you can't tell nobody what to do, what they want to do with their lives. You feel me? But he just, you know, overall, he reaped what he sowed. He was out there moving like this and shit like this. So, I mean, it was just inevitable for something to happen to him over time. You feel me? Just being in the hood, just moving around consistently, drop tops and shit like that, man. People don't like that, bro. People don't like to see you doing good. They don't like to see you shining and stuff like that, especially when they come from where you come from. So you always got to remember that in the back of your mind every day. He should have had security. He should have had his own weapons and stuff like that. I mean, just so many different things that could have took place during this time right here. Ain't no way in here he should have been out there moving without no security. That's just how I feel about it. Let's get back into it, though.
What's up, y'all? What's up, man? We here at the Whitehead Estates, man.
Hey, all right. This is something that y'all sent me last night. I guess he got into it with somebody. I'm not for sure. I didn't get to watch this part of it. You know, I'm going to tell you what I seen and what I didn't see. You feel me? So it is what it is. I didn't get to see none of this right here, man. But, I mean, y'all was sending me so many different clips and shit like that. I hope I did them in the right order, but we finna find out right now. But, yeah, evidently they was talking about him, and he joined their live, and he addressed them. I don't know who the guy is. I think his name was, Larry Reid, and I don't know the girl name, I ain't gonna lie to you, but yeah, man, long story short, like the title of the video right here, it says that he called him a homophobic slur. So yeah, we're finna go ahead and watch it and see what the hell going on. I'm just letting y'all know what's going on. I don't want to be letting the video play and y'all lost and shit. Let's get back into it though.
But Larry, you're ugly. Oh, let's talk about that. You're ugly. Let's talk about that. You're a beast. Okay, all right. You and Benjamin Franklin down there, and Billy Swordsdown down here, right? You're a beast. All right. You are ugly. Okay, you're ugly.
Okay.
You're an ugly homosexual, right? You said you're a homosexual. That's what you said.
No,
You
I didn't say that.
You did
I didn't
say
say
that.
that.
You said it. You said it. You said it. You did say
I did
it.
not.
You did say it.
You didn't
Hold
listen.
on. You
can say I say whatever you want to say. Don't make it true.
You quoted that you took nuts in your mouth. That's what you quoted.
Shit.
You quoted that.
Pastor
You
That
quoted
was
that.
I was molested, nigga.
No.
I have not willingly taken no nuts in my mouth. But you was in prison, so how many nuts you took in your mouth? That's what I want to know. I want to know how many nuts
Oh
you took in your mouth.
That's another reason why everybody's saying he's fraud and all this other type of different stuff, and it was an insurance scam and stuff like that. He went to prison for like identity theft or some shit like that, man. I got a video clip of him explaining certain things, but like I said, there's so much different stuff going on with this shit right here, man. I can't even keep up. But he was basically saying that he did go to jail for, fraudy type of things. So that's why everybody on his ass about being a fraud. Let's get back into it though.
And why you couldn't keep your personality?
Nuts.
That's what I want to know.
Dumping off of your chin, okay, on purpose, all right, and that's why. And let me tell you, I purchased a church. I own a church. I own a whole block, and that's a temporary church right now. I own the whole block, okay. So at the end of the day, you guys are coming at me, and after what my church just went through, and y'all sitting here laughing and making a mockery of it, and you want to talk about hold on, you want to sit here and talk about cloudy diamonds? Nobody talking about your diamonds, brother. If you feel that your diamonds is better than mine, so be it. So be it. Okay, no problem. Then you wanted to talk to me about our discussion about.
You don't have to be angry.
I'm not angry. I'm not angry at all. But at the end of the day, when I'm looking, my team sends me your live, Larry. I never disrespected you, brother. I treated you with nothing but respect and integrity. So from where this is coming from, I don't know. So please inform me. Please inform me.
Number one, it's opinion. You're viral. My job is to talk about what is viral. I did you a favor.
No, I don't need no favors from you, Larry. My question to you is,
you
Larry,
talk.
Excuse me? Ma'am, I don't even know you, ma'am. All right, so you can just stay out of this one. I don't even know you. All right, I don't even know you.
Straight up.
You're trying to include yourself into this. You need to go and get some weight loss if you want to get if you want to see and laugh about what happened in my church when we got armed robbed. You're fat. That's what you are. You're
oh
fat
man,
I don't know you.
Okay.
All right.
Oh man, Pastor going off, ain't he, man? And like I said before, man, these are humans, man. So I don't even get too shocked about certain things. Now I'm a little shocked he came like this, but man, he mad at them. You feel me? They talking about him, laughing at him and shit like that, and he is human, so it's understandable to a certain extent. You feel me? But just disrespecting the lady, being a pastor, I think you shouldn't be doing all that. But at the same time, they were just sitting there disrespecting him, so it is what it is. You can't not be giving respect and expect somebody to give you some when they do talk to you. You feel me? I mean, it is what it is. You want to speak down on me, I'm gonna get on your ass too. You feel me? I mean, if somebody is making a video talking about you, you entitled to make one back, but you can't be mad at them when they come back at your ass after that too. You feel me? I mean, it is what it is. But as far as like Huz just sitting up there being involved with him, they can do whatever they want to do, but you just can't get mad when somebody responds. It's just how I feel about it. Now, y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all can be fans of these people. I don't know who the hell none of these people is, but, as far as, like, expecting them not to snap back on people is just not logical in my eyes. You feel me? But let's get back into it, though. He on her ass, boy. She's a little thick down there, though.
Get like this, all right? You're not going to laugh at the situation where a gun was pointed at my dude. Where a gun was pointed at. I listened to it. I listened to it, all right? I listened to it. So I don't even know you. Number one, I don't know you. I don't know. Don't give me no props and laugh at me at the same time. Don't give me no props and laugh at me at the same time.
Backhanded compliments.
Yeah, let's go there. Let's go there, Biggie. Let's go there, Biggie.
You're a liar.
I'm a liar? Let's go. How am I lying, Biggie? Biggie Big, not Biggie Smalls, but you're Biggie Big.
You are quote unquote
a
bishop in the Lord's church.
That's right.
You have seen my face on your timeline before, and if you say you haven't, you're a liar.
I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. I do not know you. I do not know you. But at the end of the day, when you come here and try to talk about me and I don't.
Damn, what the hell happened?
I don't know you at all. And at the end of the day, when I come on and I'm listening and I'm seeing you laughing at me, I'm sitting here, you laughing at me. I don't even know you. And then Larry, you want to sit here and talk about, hold on. And Larry, you want to sit here and talk about, hold on. Larry, and you want to sit here and talk about that I spoke about homosexuality. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on one second. Nobody wants to talk to you, Biggie. Nobody wants to talk to you, Biggie. No. Don't talk about women now. Don't talk about women because y'all laughed when Larry said about the turn in my daughter's face. Y'all laughed. That's what you did. Y'all laughed. That's what you did. And you want to talk about if that's really true. That's what you said, Larry, and y'all laughed. And what you did was you laid on your carpet. You laid on your carpet and pretended to be me. You're disrespectful, okay? You're disrespectful. And at the end of the day, Larry, at the end of the day, I respected you. And you want to talk about the LGBT community?
Cut out again.
We had a conversation. And my position was that I preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I'm not, if homosexuality is an abomination.
No, you're mean. You're mean.
What are you talking about mean? How am I mean? I'm not mean. You're mean. You're mean. Because at the end of the day, y'all sitting here and laughing at something that 4 gunmen could have took my family life, and y'all sitting here making a mockery of it, all right?
We are not.
This big blip right here want to sit here and talk about women, all right? And you want to sit here and validate homosexuality because you just admitted that you're a all right?
Yeah, that's a slur.
Didn't I tell y'all?
Oh, the pastor cutting up now. He going all the way in now. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, being in his position, he shouldn't be coming like that, but he is human, man. I don't want to sound contradictory at all, but at the same time, I'm being logical when I speak. So, yeah, I don't want nobody to feel like, oh, he's saying this and he's saying that. Nah, man, like I said before. Now, that slur was all the way out of line. I ain't going to lie to you, bro. He shouldn't have been coming like that at all. But at the same time, he was just making fun of him. Like he said, he would, like, you know, when he got robbed, he had to lay down on the carpet. So I'm guessing that he's saying that the guy made a reenactment of him getting robbed, and that ain't what's up at all. You feel me? People like him ain't what's up. That's just how I feel about it. That shit lame as hell. We don't know if this shit true or not. So why laugh at somebody's pain when you really don't know what the hell going on? Now, it's okay to have your opinion about certain things. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But as far as like just sit up there making mockery of people and shit like that, that shit lame as hell. That's just how I feel about it, bro. We don't know what the hell actually happened, if it's true or not. But I don't feel like that man would have put his family in a robbery like this. You feel me? I mean, now it's not impossible, but I just don't see it happening. His child was there. You feel me? I didn't find that out till later that he had a whole child there. I don't feel like that he would have let this shit go down like that. Like I said before, I just feel like that it was just his time because of the way he been moving. But yeah, for him to say what he just said ain't what's up, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But at the same time, he is human. He's entitled to make mistakes and things like that. And I'm pretty sure that he won't lose a fan over this. You feel me? That he has. You feel me? But overall, I just feel like this shit is just weird. The whole thing is just all the way weird. It's not giving me a holy vibe at all. You feel me? But let's get back into it though.
That's right, I said it.
Everybody knows the spirit that you operate by.
No. Everybody understands the response. Everybody understands the response, all right? Understand the response. I treated you with nothing but respect. I treated you with nothing but respect, all right? And you are a foul individual.
You do not have the level of integrity. You do not have the level of intelligence or self-control that you need.
Who cares about your diamond?
That is horrible. And that is not even true. No, I didn't. It was very clear.
I'm very clear now because I heard how you talked about me and my church and my family when guns were put to my face, all right? When guns were put to my wife's face, all right?
I understand.
Y'all need to be ashamed of yourself.
You upset, but don't put stuff in my mouth I didn't say.
Yeah, all right. You're right. You're okay. Let me tell you something. All we gotta do is play it back and show everybody how I laid on the floor. Show everybody. Joke about it.
I did that.
Let me tell you this, brother.
You're not dead.
No problem.
Nobody was killed.
No problem.
You have to be able to take a joke. You were on the floor.
Don't nobody joke with my family like that, all right?
That ain't how this works. You can't be a public figure and then pick and choose. That's what people joke about. People joke on me all the time.
And y'all want to see it talk about, it's thumbtacks. It ain't no damn thumbtacks in my church. It ain't no thumbtacks in my church.
Whatever it is, it's ugly. And you got nothing to do because I don't discuss it. But since we're discussing it, let's discuss it. Let's compare.
Compare what?
How many millions have you used to build the church outside of yourself?
Brother, what does that mean? I don't care about
You
what
brought
you're
it
talking
up.
about. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care what you're talking about.
You brought it up.
What's important is my ministry. What's important is my ministry, okay? And let me tell you this. I'm going to get off this because
we're sorry that what happened to you happened. We're sorry
not physically,
of what
but I'm
happened.
bigger than
We're
the
sorry.
And I'm going to tell you like this.
Listen to me. We are sorry that what happened to you happened.
I don't accept your sorry. I forgive you.
Okay,
but
then
I
don't accept it. Goodbye.
Because everybody know you disrespected my church and you messed with the wrong one. Now you can post this and you can do whatever you want to do. But let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, brother. I respected you. I respected you.
No, you didn't.
I do respect you.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't, because she can promote whatever she's promoting. She's lost.
Let me write you a check so you get a new
and you don't
backdrop.
even know me, man. You don't even know me. And I'm sitting here watching you. I'm sitting here watching you laugh at me, and you don't even know me. You don't even know me. But you know me. Tell me what I heard, and when I sat here and listened to y'all talk about me in my church. All right? Okay?
You upset.
My family could have died. You want to laugh about it?
That didn't happen.
REID,
That didn't happen.
I'm going to say this to you. You could kiss my ass. You and Biggie Small.
Pastor cut the hell up on them.
And that is why.
Right. He manifested. He
manifested
respectful to you.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
You can't
yes, he was.
Jokes.
Yeah, you was.
Yeah,
you was disrespectful. Yeah, you was disrespectful. But you got the right one, brother.
You cannot take jokes. You cannot take jokes.
You don't joke when they make my family lie down.
See, that's what he not understanding, man. It's so deep, bro. This is a man's family. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm going to continue saying it. But you can't joke about stuff like that, bro. I mean, you can do what the hell you want to do now. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, just morally, why would you even want to do that type of shit? That shit lame as hell, bro. That man could have potentially lost his life and his family, or vice versa, whatever the case may be. All this shit could have went down. You never know what the hell could have took place during this situation. I just feel like that shit lame as hell. I can't lie to y'all, bro. And then you can't get mad at him for coming at you, calling you out your name and shit when you're moving the way that you move. And you're a grown ass man. Why move like that? You know what I'm saying? And then, like he said, he had respect for me, treated me with respect when he seen him and things like that. So yeah, I know it's a disappointing thing when you have to watch somebody that you had love for genuinely do you all type of different ways behind your back. You know, that shit ain't what's up at all, bro. That's a very, very hurtful feeling to actually love somebody genuinely and have to witness them do you wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then they get mad when you react a certain type of way. Nah, man, if you want to disrespect me, then all gloves are off. I can do what the fuck I want to do and say what I want to say. So don't get mad at me. You got to go ahead and eat what I just ate, you know? But yeah, man, to joke about somebody's demise, I just don't respect it at all. You feel me? That just ain't what's up at all. Just laughing at somebody's downfall is not what's up. It's never been what's up. And then people wonder why certain things don't go right for them in life because of the way that they was out here speaking and doing certain things, and it's not what's up. Let's get back into it though.
All right, you don't joke. You don't joke. Ain't nobody put a gun to my daughter's face. You don't joke. You don't joke. You don't joke. You crossed the line. You crossed the line.
Okay.
You crossed the line.
Okay.
That's what you did. You crossed the line. You crossed the line. All right?
Okay.
They put that gun in my baby face.
We talked about that. We talked about that.
No, and you joked about it. And you joked about it. You're a clown. I watched you.
Hold on. Genesis, he said we joked about the gun being the baby face.
Here and talk about, and we didn't see that part. That's what he said.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
And we didn't tell, he told the people to get out. When I moved the mic, the people heard what I said. I ain't got to lie.
We didn't hear it. How
right, guess what? Guess what? Get it.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Okay. This the video that I had before y'all started sending me all these clips. He was in a better mood. He was in better spirits. And he was just talking about the situation. I had caught like the last 5 or 10 minutes of it. You know what I'm saying? But I had to go ahead and download the whole live because, I mean, I was getting so many goddamn clips. You feel me? I couldn't deal with all that. I had to go find an actual video. But yeah, this is him just speaking about the whole situation. Now, I'm not going to sit here and watch this whole thing again because I already watched, like I said, the last 5 or 10 minutes of the whole thing. But I'm going to go ahead and watch it with y'all. I'm going to tell y'all what I feel about certain things during the video if I feel compelled to speak. But let's get back to it, though.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I want everybody to, share and let everybody know that the bishop is on. I wanted to, pray, and I also wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on. And I'm also going to announce a reward for their arrest and information. So we're going to talk about all that. So I want y'all to share this. I want y'all to share this this message. If you're on Facebook, I know I'm not on my personal page. I'm on my public page. I'm on my verified page, Bishop Lamar in Whitehead. And I want you guys to share this message because I'm about to announce a reward for the capture of the men that came into my church to rob me in the middle of service. All right, so I want y'all to tune in and let everybody know. Y'all share. Let everybody know that the bishop is on. And thank y'all for tuning in. I want to thank everybody for all the calls, man, and y'all reaching out to me and y'all showing me so much love. I'm talking about from politicians all the way down, and from the streets all the way up. I want to thank everybody for your love and your concern, and I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful that that I'm truly loved. Let me just block him real quick. Yeah, since he want to talk, man. So just get him off the page.
They already talking shit.
So so y'all make sure y'all tag somebody, share this message, tag, because usually I go on my personal Facebook page, Lamar in Whitehead, but I'm on my verified page, Bishop Lamar in Whitehead. So please, y'all share this message because I want everybody to know, and I want everybody to get an understanding of where we at and what we're doing. All right, I'm going to be announcing a personal reward. I'm going to be announcing a personal reward where the money, I'm putting the money up, and I'm going to. I want justice. I want these men arrested, and I know somebody knows something, and I just want to make sure that y'all know that I'm invested into this. So I want y'all to share this. And I have one of my mentees, they wanted to come on and show their love and show their appreciation. I told them I'll call them and let them know when I'm on, but everybody's really pouring out. Everybody's really pouring out with the love, and the blessing of what just who I am, y'all. And I just really thank God for it. So I just want to open up with prayer as people still coming on. Father, we thank you for this set time, and we set ourselves in agreement. We love you today. We honor you. We worship you. We give you all the praise. We give you all the glory. And Father God, we thank you for life. We thank you for allowing me to be here today and not the people mourning over my death. I thank you for covering my church, my family, covering us, and not allowing no hurt, harm, and danger to come near our dwelling. I trust you, Lord Jesus, and you've showed up and showed out once again. We don't care about material things, but we care about life, and we care about allowing our life to be an example for your glory. So we thank you today. We honor you and we worship you in Jesus' precious name. Amen, amen, and amen. So I wanted to just announce that, everybody know yesterday I was robbed at gunpoint in the middle of church service. And, it was definitely a heinous act. It was in violation of every code, every code that you can think of. It was in violation of that. And I just thank God. I thank the NYPD and all of the police that are involved. I thank all my friends and family that's out here that is concerned about my wellness. I just want to thank everybody, you know, and, but I wanted to announce that I am putting $50,000 up for the arrest and the capture of these men. I'm putting $50,000 up. I'm putting $50,000 up as a reward to capture these men that came into my church on yesterday during service. Some people say you got to put your money where your mouth is. And at the end of the day, you know,
They be popping this shit, boy.
Hold on, Instagram. At the end of the day, right, I want these young men captured. I want the NYPD to capture them, and I want them to be prosecuted at the highest level of prosecution. I want to thank all of the chiefs that reached out to me. I want to thank the Brooklyn District Attorney who reached out to me personally, who's very upset at what happened. I thank all of the council and assembly that have been watching and praying and reaching out. I want to thank the mayor of New York. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank all of the bishops. I want to thank all of the bishops that's been reaching out to me. I want to thank all of the pastors that's been reaching out to me. I want to thank all of my family that's been reaching out to me. I want to thank all of you guys. But I'm putting $50,000 up. I'm putting $50,000 up for their arrest, right? For their arrest, their healthy arrest, right? I don't want nothing happening to these young.
Oh yeah, and then like I said, a lot of y'all was messaging me and things about this situation, and some people was asking me like, where do I think that he's getting the money from and things like that, and he's using the church's money for this reward and stuff like that. Nah, man, I feel like that he was already rich a long time ago. I mean, the church probably contributed to his wealth, but at the same time, he was smart with his investments. Like he just said, he owns a block. I don't know how true that is, but you know, just that statement alone lets you know that he's involved with other things, other investments and stuff like that. So he's able to afford certain things, you know. And like I always say, bro, people can do whatever the hell they want to do with their money. You feel me? I mean, now it might not be right, but they can do what the hell they want to do. It's theirs. It's in their possession. They can do what they want to do. So it is what it is. Not saying that he's not supposed to do nothing to benefit his family, even though he's presiding over a church. I'm just saying that he's entitled to do what the hell he want to do with the money that he has in his possession. That's just how I feel about it. Now, y'all can say what y'all want to say and try to crucify me or whatever the case may be, but that's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back into it, though.
Man, I want the law to deal with these people. I want the law to deal with them. And you can inbox me any lead if it leads to an arrest or if you know the people's name, $50,000 reward. All right? Yeah, not $50, $50,000 for their arrest. For these 3 to 4 men that has done what they did. Oh man, 1 second. So I'm just letting everybody know. If you know something, inbox me or call the police. Call 911. Call one of the police hotlines and just let them know that you have information on the robbery of Bishop Whitehead. I'm putting $50,000 up for their arrest. That's right, $50,000 up for the arrest and the capture of these men that came into my church. And robbed me at gunpoint while I was preaching my Sunday service. This does not, I hope this didn't make them feel like a man, right? With my hands down, with everybody hands down. And, we're worshiping in church. We're worshiping for God, right? We are doing what God has ordained us to do. And for men to come into a church where we are not armed, and like I said, I would have helped these young men. If they needed help, I would have helped these young men. I would have helped.
And that's the case with everybody who do weird ass shit like they did. People will willingly help these people get ahead in life if they just do what they need to do, take the proper steps to get what they need from other people. Really, they need to be on their own shit. That's just how I feel about it. Go out there and do the best as you can, being a man. But, you know, people are willing to help people that are in need. But, you know, having so much jewelry, being so flamboyant and things like that, people are going to want to get the lick as easy as they can get it. Like this right here. I mean, they already knew you're going to be there. Ain't nobody going to have no weapons out there. New York is already strict as hell when it comes to weapons and things like this. So, you know, you can't be armed out there, really. He's a convicted felon. I mean, yeah, they already knew this was going to be the easy lick, the easy way to go. So, yeah, they did it like this. So, but yeah, being as bad as it is, man, I do hope that they do get justice in this situation right here, because I honestly don't feel like that he did some insurance fraud overall. Now, I have my thoughts now, like I said, but overall, I don't feel like that he really did that. But yeah, man, and being a public figure, he has to get used to people talking about him. I know that some people that live a certain lifestyle and things like that, they can't get used to certain people saying certain things about them on the internet. But I mean, when you get out here into the public's eye, you got to be willing to take crucifixion. And what I'm speaking about is people saying that he's a fraud and the other people laughing at him and making a mockery of him and things like that. Yeah, that shit gonna come with it. So you got to get used to it. I mean, it ain't right, but it is what it is. Let's get back into it, though.
These young men, I would have been able to, you know, show love. Facebook, hold on 1 second, because you might pull. All right, Facebook. Sorry about that, Facebook. I just want to. I see my cousin up here, Isaiah Whitehead. What's up, cuz? You know, I'm always lending a hand. I'm always trying to help someone. But this right here, when you put a gun to my 8-month-old daughter, who is just beginning life, you must be caught. You must be captured. And you must be prosecuted at the highest level of prosecution. So, I want everybody to know that there is a reward. There is a $50,000 cash reward. There's a $50,000 cash reward. You know, and I'm looking at these people, right? Yo, there's so many heinous people out here, man. The hate that's coming through. I'm telling you, man, the hate that's coming through. People don't have no heart. People have no heart, but, you know, that's their life to, you know, to just be mean and obnoxious. But anyway, so I want these guys caught, and I don't want them hurt. We're not doing this. We're not doing this the illegal way. We're doing this the justified way. And I want you to inbox me if you have any information, or call the police and let them know who you are giving information on. Hold on 1 second.
Somebody gonna tell that 50 bands? Shit.
Yeah, all right. Instagram, I pause for a minute. Instagram, anytime I pause like that, that means somebody's calling me. And y'all just giving me a quick minute. Amen. But I'm letting y'all know that I'm putting up 50,000. I'm putting up 50,000 for their arrest. 50,000 for their arrest. Put it out, y'all. 50,000 for their arrest. And my money's good. 50,000 for their arrest. I need these guys captured, because they could have hurt somebody in my church. And I am a shepherd. I am a defender of the gospel. And I am supposed to be able to protect. I am. Oh God, hold on a second.
They blowing them up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I am supposed to be able to protect my church. I am supposed to be a leader. And I want to make sure that I set an example. I want to make sure that I set an example of how leaders should protect their church. And, you know, our security system is going to change. Our whole setup, our layout, everything's going to change, because this will never happen again. This will never in life happen again. And it takes something like this to happen. So therefore, we can make sure that this won't happen. So I'm asking every apostle and every bishop and every pastor, every prophet that has a church, make sure, listen, they don't care. They don't care, and they will come in your church. And I'm asking y'all to make sure that you protect the saints, protect the sheep, protect the sheep. We believe God, yes. However, God gives us wisdom. God gives us wisdom. And take it from me. Take it from me. I feel like I feel like that I failed my church. I feel like I failed my church, and as a shepherd, to allow these maniacs to come into my church and to give them an opportunity to hurt somebody in my church. But trust and believe that everything has changed. For anybody else that had any type of thought to do something like this to my ministry, please think twice. You got it one time, and our lives would change. And here somebody said, "No chains today, Bishop." No chains today. They took them all. So I don't know if you are trying to be funny, but it's okay, because everyone that tries to play with God's chosen, guess what? You got to pay from God, right? God says, "Touch not my anointing and do my prophet no harm." So you can sit here, you can sit here and laugh, and you can joke, and you can mock, you can do whatever. Oh my Jesus! Hold on one second.
Hey, look, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all finish watching this. You feel me? I'm gonna be watching it as well because I want to catch up on what I missed. But he talking a little too slow for me, and I like fast-paced speaking. I can't. That's just me. You feel me? I just can't. And then against him or nobody else who speaks slow, I just like to, come on with it. That's just how I am. Y'all see, I talk fast, as y'all say. But anyways, man, like I said before, I feel like that this situation took place because he was so flashy and flamboyant. I feel like that he's very powerful. So, he just got humbled. We all need humbling experiences over time when we get a little bit above ourselves. So that's just what I feel about this right here. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's all I got to really say about the whole situation. Like I said before, he needs to get used to this shit right here because people are going to be talking about him over and over and over until this shit die down. I feel like the people that's making fun of this situation don't understand how life really works, and they don't understand that this shit will come back on them in one way or another. So yeah, man, you got to watch how you out here laughing and doing certain things when you're speaking on people and shit like that, bro, because the way that you out here presiding over the way you live has a lot to do with your outcomes in life as well. You know what I'm saying? The way that you out here moving and maneuvering. I just honestly feel like that it was just a humbling experience for him. We all need humbling experiences when we get a little bit above ourselves. We get to forget where we come from and how we supposed to treat people and how we supposed to act and things like this. So we need these humbling experiences to level us out and ground us. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. But I do feel like that nobody should be making fun of anybody's demise, or I feel like that nobody should be making fun of nobody's downfall or anything like that. I feel like that you should always be humble when it comes to certain situations like this. Put yourself in their shoes before you get to making jokes and shit like that. Now, like I said before, I don't know how true this is. I don't know what the hell happened, but we will find out soon. You can't do certain things like this, especially when you have God involved, and don't expect for it to come to the light. That's just how I feel about it. But overall, man, I feel like the situation was weird as hell. I feel like that they need to be caught. I feel like they need to be prosecuted to the highest level, like he said. I also feel like that he shouldn't be out here moving the way that he moved. That's how I feel about everything. I want to know what y'all feel about everything in the comment section. I'll holler at y'all a little bit later on another video. I'm going to let y'all continue watching this, and I'll holler at y'all a little bit later on another video, though.
I feel like, I feel like, that I failed my church. I feel like I failed my church, and as a shepherd, to allow these maniacs to come into my church and to give them an opportunity to hurt somebody in my church. But trust and believe that everything has changed. For anybody else that had any type of thought to do something like this to my ministry, please think twice. You got it one time, and our lives would change. And here somebody said, "No chains today, Bishop." No chains today. They took them all. So I don't know if you are trying to be funny, but it's okay, because everyone that tries to play with God's chosen, guess what? You got to pay from God, right? God says, touch not my anointing and do my prophet no harm. So you can sit here, you can sit here and laugh, and you can joke, and you can mock, you can do whatever. Oh my Jesus! Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Instagram. Got you. I'm sorry, Instagram. I just keep getting phone calls, so that's why it keeps cutting out. So y'all bear with me. So I want y'all to know that I'm putting a reward. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if he came on. I didn't see him come up. All right, just want to make sure that he didn't come up. Yeah, so I just want to let you know that I'm putting out a reward. I'm putting out a reward of $50,000. So make that go viral, y'all. That whoever was these masked men and whoever knows anything, there's a reward out. $50,000. $50,000 for the capture of the men that came into my church. Because I want to set an example of what not to do to the body of Christ. And you know, everybody's on it. Everybody's doing what they have to do, and everybody's doing their job. But one thing that I know, and I believe and I trust, that my God is able, and I trust in the Lord. I trust in the Lord. I just really wanted to pray. I wanted to get that out, but I really wanted to pray because on Mondays and Fridays, I have my church praying at 12 noon. And every day, 7 days a week, we're on 5 a.m. prayer. So I told my church, I said, we're going to do prayer on live. And I just want to pray. I want to pray for these young men that God changes their heart and they turn themselves in. And they give a testimony of why they did what they did. And their testimony can then turn them to God, right? Wouldn't that be a great testimony where they came into the house of the Lord to steal, and now they're in the house of the Lord to love God, right? That would be a great testimony, and that's what we're here for. So that's what I want to pray. I want to pray the prayer of deliverance. I want to pray the prayer of salvation. I want to pray the prayer that God touches their heart and turn them around. I pray the prayer that, you know, they don't get hurt. I pray the prayer that they're healthy, but I pray the prayer that God brings justice to them, because you cannot defile the body of Christ. You cannot defile the body of Christ. There's no way. In the Old Testament, it talks about when the Assyrians and when all of the other, the Babylonians, when they came against the Israelite, God stepped up. God stepped up. God stepped in. God stepped up and God stepped in. You know, I'm not even gonna block him because you just talking. Anyway, you know. So this young man just said, don't you think that, what did he say? Let me read what he said, y'all, so y'all can see what he said. His name is Pure Pain Exotics, right? He says, just asking, fam, you don't think all that unnecessary stunning you be on ain't get you booked? Dog, I seen you Fendi down with wild chains on. You from Brooklyn, you know what it is. Let me tell you something, Pure Pain Exotic, right? First of all, it's not stunning. It's my lifestyle, right? Favor is not fair. And when I was illegally put in prison, sent away to prison for 11 1/3 to 34 years, and God vindicated me after 6 years, right? I was getting paid $1.27 a week, right? people forgot about me, right? The DA lied on me from Suffolk County, right? My father was beat and strangled to death by 16 police officers because of the color of his skin. So as from 6 weeks up, I never had a dad, right? And the Lord has blessed me to be into real estate and to be into entrepreneurship where the Lord has blessed me financially, right? I'm not on payroll of my church, right? And I help so many men and women out here in these streets. So why can't I buy what I want to buy? Why can't I wear what I want to wear? The reason why you use the terminology of stunting, because that is the environment you're from. The environment that I'm around, it's not stunning. It's wearing nice clothes, right? So if you changed your friends, and if you change your community, right, of that type of understanding, you wouldn't see it as stunning. You would see it as, yo, he's living. He's just living. He likes to dress nice. You know, the only people that feels that I'm stunning are the ones that can't even fathom or think about wearing name brand clothes every single day. It's just too much, right? So all I'm saying is, brother, step your game up and then it'll change your vision. I don't see it as stunning. I don't see it as throwing it in people's face. I see it as the favor of the Lord. Why do men and women of Christ, why do we have to look poor, right? If our God, Jesus Christ, who owns everything, and he's not poor, why do we have to live poor? Why can't I drive what I want to drive, right? What is the crime of me driving what I want to drive? Living where I want to live, wearing what I want to wear. See, the problem is not with me, right? The problem is not with me. The problem is with how you think, right? And when you use the word stunning, right? When you use the word stunning, I understand your mindset already. To stunt is to show off against somebody. I'm not showing off on nobody. It's your mindset. If you elevate your mindset, then you'll understand where my mind is. And just because you don't want to elevate your mind doesn't mean I have to bring my mind down to you. God has blessed me, because if God didn't bring me out of prison because I was convicted illegally, my release date was, my earliest release date was 2021. And my natural release date was 2028. You wouldn't be able to even say what you're saying right now to me if God didn't favor me. But you guys get the opportunity to sit here and just look at what you see and don't know my pain. You don't know my story. You don't know when I cry at night because I ain't got a father to talk to or to lead me and guide me in this treacherous world. You're not with me at night when the Lord wakes me up and I have to pray for a person I don't know that God just put in my mind. I have to pray for my members, right? You don't understand the pain that I go through. You don't understand, and I'm not gonna say it's painful, but you don't understand the complications of standing in proxy for people, right? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, how I bless myself and how God bless me, right? You shouldn't judge it because you don't know what I go through. You don't know you don't know the tens of thousands that I have to sow into people that don't have food, that I don't talk about, that can't pay their rent, that I don't talk about. Because that's none of y'all business, right? So I just wanted to let you know, change your mindset, right? Change your mindset. Everybody talking about you're a scammer. I do not take a salary from my church. My church will tell you. We have almost $10,000 in bills just for media alone. So I'm not going to get into my church business because it's none of your business, right? And somebody said, do you own your church building? Well, the one that we're in now, we don't own, but we own a church building, right? And we're in the process of moving in the new church building. So hopefully
that helps you out, sir. Hopefully that helps you out, sir. Yeah. And our church is an entire block that's already purchased, sir. Is there any other questions? Because at the end of the day, your all is with you, not with me, because you don't even know me. You just know what you see. And that's what the media portrayed all over the news. They talk about what happened and they act sympathetic, but then they talk about, oh yeah, and he was arrested and he did time and he did this. It's either you are sympathetic about what happened or you're not. So, sir, the one that asked, do we own our church building? Yes, we own a church building. Yes, and we're in the process of moving. Yes, we do. Is there any other questions? And we own a whole block. Is there any other questions? Right? So just because we don't talk to y'all about our business, right, doesn't mean that we're not doing what we're supposed to do. Right? So no, but you know, this is good because sometimes people need to be corrected. Sometimes people need to be corrected. Sometimes people need to understand. Yes, I am a known bishop. Yes, I'm known around the world. Yes, that's all good. But guess what? I want to be used as a vessel for the glory of God. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all I want to be used for. I don't care about the noise. See, now nobody's saying nothing now. The first guy was talking, you know, because you didn't know me. Why don't you say, yo, I want to get to know you. Stop looking at my appearance. If you say, yo, look, I want to get to know you. Come on, let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it. If you feel I'm not doing something right, let's go on live. Let's go on live. Whatever question you want to hit me with, let's go. Let's go. You want to call me a scammer? Let me know why. Prove it. Bring it to the table and let's talk about it. I ain't afraid. Let's go live. I'll go live with anybody. Live. Let's go live. I don't have nothing to hide. This Sunday will be 9 years that I was released from prison illegally. 9 years. I'm the first felon to ever run for the Brooklyn Borough president seat and the youngest to ever do it. Right? If you don't like me, ask yourself why you don't like me. Ask yourself why you don't like me. Because you probably don't even know me. And you probably heard something about me that's been flipped around, upside down, and now you judging me off of something you heard. That's not even true. The tabloids, oh, he was in for grand larceny, scheme to defraud, identity theft. But they don't tell you that they forged search warrants. They don't tell you that they lied during trial. They don't tell you that they withheld 80% of the evidence from my lawyers. They don't tell you that. All you hear is scheme to defraud, identity theft, grand larceny. Oh, he's a scammer. Oh, he this. Oh, he that. We can't trust him. But what? Why don't they tell you about the fake search warrants? Why don't they talk to you about the forged search warrants? You want to know why? Because that's not good story. It's not a good story. What's a good story is to make me look bad. To act like they're sympathetic, but make me look bad. We talking, right? Y'all call me scammer. Y'all call me this. Y'all call me that. Let's talk about it now. Let's talk about it. Because all you're doing is talking about with the tabloids. They talked about how I went to prison. Let's talk about it. You know what? Where is that paperwork at? Man, I wish I had it. Man, I wish I had it. I wish I had it right here. I'm I'm gonna bring it up on live. I'm gonna show y'all the search warrants. I'm gonna show y'all because everybody want to talk about my criminal background. I have 1 felony because I was illegally incarcerated. 1 felony because they forged search warrants. Because they did a lot of illegal stuff to me as a black man. As a black man. I want y'all to Google Suffolk County. That is one of the racist counties in the world. That's where they did it to me. Right? I'm not saying I'm perfect, but the things that y'all trying to crucify me for, y'all don't even know the story. You don't even know the story. I'm the one that y'all supposed to be like, yo, let's make this thing happen together. God has risen up new leaders. New leaders, young leaders. Let's get together and let's build the kingdom. See, I don't see no more hate mail now. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because you are now getting an understanding. Come on, man. You're now getting an understanding of who I am. Let me tell you something. Pastors and bishops talk about me bad. You want to know why? Because they can't control me. They can't understand me. My friend DMX died. My friend, wow. I'm sorry, Instagram. I'm sorry, Instagram. It keeps on going to pause a little bit because people are calling my phone. I'm sorry. So just bear with me. But DMX, one of my friends died, right? And the family wanted me to be on the program. And a known pastor from the Christian Culture Center, A.R. Bernard, CCC, right? Denied me entry to the church. Said, you're not coming in. Had his security say, you're not coming into this church because you're bad for press. That's what they told me. And they got my name removed off the program. So I had my fair share, y'all. And I can go down the line with different bishops and different pastors. And I never had an alt with A.R. Bernard. I never had an alt with the Church of Christian Culture Center. We were cool. But the truth came out. Because I'm out here for these streets, right? I'm out here for these streets, and I'm out here to help our community. But the crazy thing about it, the streets just robbed me. I'm out here for the streets. I'm out here for the streets, but the streets robbed me? And they put a gun to my 8-month-old baby? And all these people talking about, oh, it's a scam. What man in his right mind would do that? Are you kidding me? So I'm here to set the record straight, y'all. My name is Chief Apostle Bishop Lamar Miller Whitehead, and I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to preach the gospel because I've learned who God is in my life. I wasn't forced to love God. I don't have to bamboozle people. The Lord has blessed me, but I'm putting up $50,000 for the rest of these men that came in, these armed men that came into my church and violated my church and violated my family. I'm putting 50,000 up. And I'm gonna get some people to sow, also to sponsor and to match money. And it might go up. It might go up. Do y'all know that I have to now get a therapist for my church? I have to hire a therapist for my church just to talk to my members and to talk to the children of how to cope with this and how to understand how did men come inside a church? Because I don't want them blaming God. I want them to understand who God is. So it's time to step our game up. It's time to truly love Jesus. We are doing a huge baptism, August the 13th, for people to come around the world. Listen, it doesn't matter your race. It doesn't matter your color. It doesn't matter your gender. It doesn't matter your sexuality. It doesn't matter your sin. It just don't matter. Meet me at Coney Island Beach, August the 13th, from 8 to 4, and get baptized in the name of Jesus. Because the Bible says you got to be baptized by water and baptized by the Spirit. And you must understand that when you get baptized, your life change. Their life is going to change. Your life is going to change. Your family's life is going to change. I want y'all to download the church app. Go to your Google Play or your Apple Store and download the church app. Leaders of Tomorrow Ministries. Download it. Download it. But I'm putting 50,000 up. Y'all don't get to do that to my church. I want to help the police out by putting a reward up. Inbox me. Right to the NYPD. Inbox me. I need justice. That's what I need. If y'all know something, say something. Y'all don't get to do that to my family. You don't get to push guns in the church. That's against all rules, y'all. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. You don't get to put a gun in my 8-month-old baby's face. The guy in the back of me that didn't budge was afraid. He's afraid. He's one of my preachers. He's actually my adjutant. And I didn't want you say you would take a bullet for your pastor. I understand all of that, but that wasn't the right time to take no bullets because nobody got harmed. Nobody got harmed. And we're all able to live and see another day. None of us got hurt. And that's the key. Who cares about jury? Who cares? I don't care about none of that. Nobody cares about that. I thank God that I'm able to see the rain. And the rain is not raining on me under the dirt. Right? Ain't nobody got to be tough. Ain't nobody got to be tough. Ain't nobody got to be a superhero. At the end of the day, that's why justice is in place. That's why justice is in place. But I want to let y'all know that I'm all right. And I'm praying. I want to pray. And I want to pray us out. And I want to pray for those young men that was used by the enemy to do what they did. Father God, we thank you for this set time. We set ourselves in agreement. We love you today. We honor you. And I ask you, Father God, to bless each and every one of us today. Thank you for life. Thank you for long life. Thank you for your covering. Thank you for your word. For the Bible says that the prayers of the righteous avail much. And we thank you for the opportunity to be praying on this Monday. We thank you for clarity. We thank you for love. We thank you for the instructions of love. We thank you for the power of forgiveness. Father, we ask you wholeheartedly to minister unto the young men that came into the church with guns and robbed the church, violated the shepherd of the house. We ask you, Father God, to bless their minds and give them a heart to turn themselves in. Give them a heart to understand what they did was wrong. Give them a heart to allow the justice system to understand that they made a mistake. Father, I pray that they turn themselves in. I pray that their spirit is convicted and they understand what they did was wrong. I pray that they turn themselves in before the police officers capture them. I pray that they repent. I pray that they ask for forgiveness. I pray that they accept Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior because he's a forgiving God. I pray life. I pray long life for them. I thank God for God. I thank God for God. And I thank God for all of you. I thank God for all of you. I thank God for everybody that has given me an opportunity to speak in front of you. I thank God. I thank God for all of the ones that's up here saying that the church is brainwashed. And I'm praying for you, Sharon D. Berry on Facebook, for posting that the church is brainwashed. I thank God for you. I thank God for you. I thank God for your mindset because it shows me that I'm in the right mindset and you're not because of what I know about Jesus. And Sharon D. Berry says, exactly. She says, yeah, we're brainwashed. Exactly. And I pray for you. And it's all right. It's all right for you to feel the way you feel because I believe you will have an encounter where you're going to need Jesus. And Jesus is going to remind you about this young preacher with a blue hat and a pink sweater. And you're going to say, wow, this is the Jesus and this is the God that he served. You're going to need God. And I want you to reach out to me when you do need God because I will make sure I will pray for you. I've been pastoring now for 9 years. I've been pastoring now for 9 years. And I have dealt with people who've lied on me, who've left my church because I didn't help them in the way they wanted me to help them. And I still prayed for them. Sharon D. Berry, if you said you've met him already, why are you saying we're brainwashed? See, but I'm not even gonna get into that because you're a whole nother beast. So I ain't even worried about that. But I just want to let you know, Miss Berry or Perry, I think your name is, that we're praying for you. So in closing, I just want to say this. trust God in this season and believe God in this season. And I need everybody praying for these young men. I need everybody praying for these young men that God change their heart and that somebody that knows them, let them know that they need to turn themselves in. They already did it, so it's already done. Now let's move forward past it. And I want to meet them. You know, I want to meet them. I want to shake their hands. I actually want to hug them. You know, I want to hug them. I want to allow the Holy Ghost, that's on my life to be presented in a way in their life that God is a forgiving God. God is not a punk. I'm not a floor mat, but I serve a forgiving God. And I want y'all to take this opportunity to Antonio Adams, he says, bro, your whole body movement is showing that you're pissed off. Just say that we are all human. Brother, you must have came on late because everybody know I'm upset about it. So, you know, y'all stop coming up here trying to judge me and trying to make it seem like that I'm just so holier than thou. No, I'm a human being. And if you follow who I am, then you'll understand, you know, hold on, let me just block this girl because she's just getting crazy now. Yeah, okay, yeah. Boom. I just wanted to, because she's anyway. But if you understand who I am, you will understand that of course I'm upset. Of course I'm upset. Of course I'm pissed off. Yes, I am. Of course I am. Right? We already got over that. But it's how you deal with it. Right? The Bible says that anger is not a sin. It says you can be angry but sin not. The Bible says you can be angry but sin not. So it's what we do with this energy that separates us. You know, how can I not be upset? Jesus was upset, right? I know the scripture, y'all. Jesus came into the synagogue and saw them selling things in the synagogue, and he started flipping tables over. Why? Because he was upset. Because he was upset, right? So please don't try to make me out to be this person that's on Holy Grail. Like, oh, I'm not that person, y'all. I am a human being. I'm a regular human being, right? That have fell short of the glory of God. That have fell short of the glory of God. And accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior and changed my life. I'm not better than nobody. I just choose to think better than who I used to be. See, y'all make it competition. I'm not in competition with nobody. I'm not in competition with nobody. I don't try to outdo you. I try to outdo me. Y'all get that next week. And that's a jewel for y'all. I'm not trying to outdo you. I'm just trying to outdo my yesterday. Whoever I was yesterday, I need to be better today. My push has nothing to do with you. My zeal for God, my love for God, my tenacity for God has nothing to do with nobody else but me. I have to outdo me, which means I have to mature from yesterday. So please stop thinking I'm stunning. Stop thinking this, stop thinking, no, I just need to be better every day of my life. I got to be a better father. I got to be a better husband. I got to be a better pastor. I got to be a better apostle. I got to be a better bishop. I got to be a better entrepreneur. I got to be a better boss. I own companies. I have to be better. I have to be better. It has nothing to do with any of you. It has everything to do with me. I'm just trying to outdo me, my yesterday. That's it. I'm trying to do better than yesterday. So please don't take it personal. Don't take it personal between me and you. I'm taking it personal between me and me. Oh, God, man. I think it's going to mess up now. Hold on 1 second, Instagram. One second, Instagram. All right, Instagram is probably going to mess up. Oh, it came back. Oh, thank you. Sorry about that, Instagram. People keep calling and it keeps stopping. But, you know, I'm going to close out, y'all. So I just want you to know that everyone that can't comprehend who I am, right? Just understand, if you're talking bad about me, you don't want nobody talking bad about you, right? Let me just live my life. I know it's not going to be that easy because everybody's going to talk. And it's all right if you talk, because watch this. The Bible says that God says, I'm going to make your enemies your footstool. So the more you talk about me, the higher I have to go, right? Because the Bible says that I will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies, right? So I need y'all. Oh my God, I tell you, people is crazy, man. Anyway, like I said, charge this phone. Oh, y'all people, y'all, boy. But anyway, the Bible says that I prepare a table before you in the presence of my enemies. And I need you to understand that God is able. God is able. God is able. So, like I said, y'all, I'm putting up. I'm sorry, y'all. A reward, $50,000. Putting up a reward of $50,000 for the capture and arrest of the capture of the armed men that came into my church. So I love you guys with the love of Christ. Thank you so much. Make sure y'all download the church app. Y'all stay connected to Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries. Go to your Google Play or your Apple Store. Go to your Google Play or your Apple Store and put in Leaders of Tomorrow Ministries and download the app. If you want to sign up for the baptism on August the 13th, you can do it via the app. Go right on. It's a link to sign up with the baptism and come on out and get baptized in the name of Jesus, right? Come on and get baptized in the name of Jesus. So I want y'all to trust. See, look, one guy, Samuel, what's this guy? Sam, is this his name? Hold on. There you go. Samuel R. Hartwell on Facebook. He says, clowns wear jewelry like Mr. T. Why do you so-called saved men have to look and act like the world, chasing clout? God bless you, Mr. Hartwell. God bless you. Just like how you put on what you want to put on, right? You have the ability to do what you want to do, right? So give everybody opportunity to live the life that they want to live, right? That's it. So I love you guys with the love of Jesus. Y'all stay focused. Y'all stay firm. And listen, you're always going to have people that's not going to like you. You will never be able to make everybody like you in this world. People are just not going to like themselves. You want to know why? Excuse me, people are just not going to like you because they don't like themselves. And how in the world could they like you if they don't like themselves? Right? Well, every time they look into the mirror, they're disgusted. So when they look at your face, they're going to be envious because of your tenacity, right? You got to love you first in order for you to love anybody else. My family is good. Everybody's good. Thank you guys for asking. And from time to time, I'm going to jump on live because this media is just going real crazy. And I just want you guys to hear it from my voice that I'm all right, that my family's all right, and that we're good. So God bless you. Make sure y'all click follow me, and follow this ministry as God is taking us to another level. And go on my page and see that we're on prayer at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. I'm going to post a flyer on my story. I'm going to post it on my page. Y'all join us at 5 a.m. so you can understand how God has blessed our life here at Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries. God bless you. Love you. Thank y'all so much for being with me. And remember, download the church app, Leaders of Tomorrow Ministries. Go to your Google Play or your Apple Store. Y'all go in peace, go in power.